In 2012, children enjoy playing games where they can move around to see those movements reciprocated on the screen in front of them. Well, as a parent, often you're worried that your child is playing way too many games. Well, we have come up with a game that uses this type of technology incorporated with learning. Super Pac-Man is a game that will incorporate learning based on age and skill level with this type of gameplay. This game will encourage learning in an innovative way. It is a way to practice new skills or can be used for reinforcement. Super Pac-Man will allow learners to work on skills such as math, spelling, and so much more. This game will keep the attention of the learner by incorporating action moves with knowledge. It is important that a game of this magnitude be allowed to adapt to the knowledge of the learner. The educational game market is an important market for Higher Solutions to get into, as parents, teachers, and school systems are always looking for ways to encourage learning. How many times as parents do we say or hear parents say, if only I could keep my child interested, or better yet, my child or children need reinforcement in learning? Well, Super Pac-Man is a game that will have a large audience because it solves this problem. With this type of game, it is important to be able to allow a group of the audience to range from those learning pre-kindergarten skills up to high school or beyond. The audience for this game would be parents, children, school-age children, teachers, and anyone who may know a child that could benefit from this game. Children often enjoy hands-on learning over some traditional methods. The skill level of the player would range in age because learning is based on the skill level of the player or players. The parents, teachers, or guardians who are loading information will have to have basic computer skills. They will need to understand how to plug in a USB to transport files over to the gaming system. This action is simply taking a flash drive into the system just like on a computer. This game does not require you to be a gamer or very advanced on any system or type of software. This will allow people who are not comfortable with software, gaming, or any form of technology to be able to use this game. This game would also allow teachers to use this in the classroom as a learning tool. Therefore, Super Pac-Man will cross barriers that gaming has often attempted to, but with little to no success.
This is the land of sunshine and learning adventures, an interactive game that is fun for the entire family. The players are characters for family members, mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, even a teacher. The players can choose one of the preloaded images, or they can upload their own image as their character. The game has built-in parental controls, and only authorized users are able to interact with the family. Players can set up teams for team play, or they can play as an individual. There's also an option for the child to play against the system. Team play allows authorized players to form teams and play against other teams or family members. Mom and daughter, dad and son, or grandma and grandpa can all play on a team. Again, only those authorized to play are allowed. The team can be any combination of any authorized players. Individual play allows two authorized players to play against each other. Playing against the game is also an option that a child can use when they want to. The game system will play against the child and will maintain the level of education that has been determined by previous games associated with that character.
Hi, my name is Jamar Allen, and what I would like to introduce today is the objectives, rules, and limits of Super Pac-Man for the Kinect system for Xbox. The object of the game is to have players pack as many boxes onto a pallet without letting objects such as shapes and numbers fall off the conveyor belt, causing to have a point or points deducted from their score The objects must coincide with the correct boxes until they are filled. For instance, shapes go into the shapes box and numbers go into the numbers box. To pack boxes, players must use two hands, as if they are literally picking up the objects from the conveyor belt and placing them into virtual boxes. Once the boxes are filled, then they can be able to be placed onto a pallet. A pallet would hold a certain amount of boxes, depending on the game settings. Once the pallets are full, then players must tag the pallet with the forward motion of the arm utilizing the Connect system. Once the pallet is tagged, then it gets put onto a truck while waiting for more pallets to be filled. Delivery trucks can hold up from anywhere to 3 to 5 pallets depending on the settings. Players can have the option of either having a time limit or have the first player to send off the truck for delivery. Whichever has the most pallets as time expired wins, or whoever sends off the first delivery truck wins.
Hello, my name is Eric Brown. I'm going to spend some time sharing with you our platform and rationale of choice for delivering the Super Pac-Man experience. Our platform of choice is the Xbox 360 with the Kinect sensor installed. Most reason is because it can deliver a hands-free and family-oriented experience. In addition, when using Xbox Live, we would be able to open up avenues for future development. The Xbox 360 with Kinect sensor can provide unmatched gaming and learning experience. It is a new way to play by using your body as a controller, and the player is challenged to get up and move. You know, once you have stepped into the world of Kinect, the experience is like no other. The sensor can follow you around the room and respond to your voice commands with great accuracy. We feel this is where the Kinect and the Xbox 360 outshine the competition. And because the sensor is plugged directly into the console, you won't ever have to worry about low batteries causing you to drop a ball, or in this case, the right shape or number. This experience also allows the player to develop motor skills while using critical thinking to solve problems. When the players complete a level or beat the game, they gain a sense of accomplishment and they can pass tomorrow's math hop quiz. We also believe that the Xbox 360 brings us into the social gaming experience through the Xbox Live. Through Xbox Live, you'll be able to team up with your friends and take on the challenges of Super Pac-Man together. You can also share your stats and decide who's the stronger player. Everyone always enjoys a good competition. The Xbox Live experience also gives us a platform to explore future development of Super Pac-Man by way of downloadable content. We would then offer new learning DLC the same way popular games like Call of Duty and Halo have in the past. This is definitely proven to extend the life of games exponentially. And lastly, we feel that the Kinect gives you the player the chance to move. Too many hours are spent sitting on the couch these days just turning into zombies. With our game, Super Pac-Man, the Kinect sensor, you're not only engaging your mind, which is also a muscle, but you're expelling energy and using your muscles. The Kinect is very savvy when you are flailing your arms trying to do tasks in other games, and we think this will work the same for our game Super Pac-Man. Considering that no new development or equipment is needed, and Microsoft has done all the infrastructure for the peripherals, research and development should be at a minimum. Now I can pass this on to my teammate, and they can tell you more about that.
Today's games takes sophisticated software development kits, also known as SDKs, to develop them. Development teams need to have solid software that would be able to have the game perform well, like having no bugs occur or have no system freezes or crashes. The software that understands the framework of the Kinect concept is Microsoft's very own XNA Game Studio 4.0. This software can run across all three platforms of Windows, PC, Zune, and Xbox 360. But the focus is on the Kinect software for Xbox. Kinect changed how people play and experience gaming and entertainment today. We need software to render the 3D images for Super Pac-Man, and the XNA Game Studio will allow solid performance with this framework. Game physics is important for development of this game. The high-level shader language will allow it to communicate with graphics hardware and create cutting-edge 3D effects, helping Super Pac-Man pipeline and its game assets. XNA Game Studio helps find content from source assets of 3D animation software and sounds from programs like 3D Studio Max and Maya. XNA Game Studio 4.0 would also help with the development team build a multiplayer platform to go live on Xbox Live Marketplace. Producing Super Pac-Man with the essential tools will create an experience where family and friends can enjoy a bug-free environment where gameplay runs efficiently. Having tools like Game Studio 4.0 can help families be introduced to a fun-filled learning game called Super Pac-Man.